Good morning. I woke up this morning and the sky was lighting up and the birds were singing, and I decided to take a page from that book and light up and sing a song. What a great way to start the day. Let's breathe together. Start with your posture and in a chair with a back to support your back. Notice your sit bones. Maybe wiggle side to side and feel both of them, and then plant them evenly and firmly. Your knees hip width apart at 90 degrees and your feet flat on the floor with toes forward. Or on your back in your bed or the sofa or the floor or the recliner kicked back. Legs uncrossed and your arms at your side with the palms facing up. Good. Now your belly, aware of your belly, and let it be soft. Let it be soft and then pull the air in through both nostrils if you can, and let the nose warm and filter and humidify the air. And let it flow down so that your belly rounds up as the diaphragm pushes down. And then let the air flow out. Flow out through rounded lips, gently rounded lips, and let it flow out slowly as though you could blow out a candle very easily. And continue that breath pattern, easy and comfortable, pulling the air in, letting your belly round, and then letting the air flow out through your lips. Extending the exhale so it's longer than the inhale, making the breath a comfortable size. By letting the belly get round as you pull it in, you're signaling yourself that you've pulled it down to the bottom lobes of the lungs where most of the blood circulates, and that you're taking advantage is something that you do all the time, and you're just tweaking it a little to get maximum benefit. Good. Keep breathing in your low, slow fashion. Low into the belly and slow out through the lips. Good. Let's do the exercises of moving our head and neck and combining it with our low, slow breath. Inhale, and as you inhale, lift your chin up and keep tilting your head back until you reach that stop point. Don't go beyond that comfortable place of right at the edge. And then as you release the breath, bring the chin back down as you release the breath slowly through the lips, and bring your chin back down again until you reach that stop point. And then continue the motion, lifting as you inhale, going to that point right as you begin to say, ouch. Don't go any further, just go there. And then exhale and bring it back down. And continue, and notice if it gets easier or if it goes a little further. Notice yourself and how you respond. Increasing the range of motion of your head and neck. Good. This time as you breathe and lift your chin up, when you get to the top, to the stop point, hold it there. And breathe a few breaths as you hold and breathe that low, slow breath, letting your belly be soft and round on the inhale and letting it flow out. through the lips on the exhale, extending the exhale. And when you've completed a few breaths, then gently lower your chin down, bringing your head down all the way to that stop point, and then hold there and breathe the low, slow breath. Letting the belly round and letting the air slide out through rounded lips. Exhaling longer than you're inhaling. A comfortable breath. And when you've completed a few breaths with your chin down and your head down, inhale and come back to center. Good. And do the twist and turn exercise. This is such a good exercise. That big muscle that goes across your shoulder and makes its way down the back. We wake it up and get the muscle fibers and nerve fibers alert. Cross your arms and fold them across your body and rest them on your body, loosely holding onto your elbows. And keep your hips planted firmly and your face forward. And then move the arms from side to side briskly without stopping. And we'll do it in 3 positions. First, your arms slide across your belly as you move them briskly side to side. Face staying forward and hips staying planted. Just movement of the arms and shoulders. And then raise them up, chest level, heart center, briskly side to side, face forward, hips planted, and then up high as you can comfortably, and briskly side to side with your face forward and your hips planted, and then release and allow your arms to rest again. Waking up that big muscle. So important for our backs and our necks and our heads. It also wakes up and allows the flow of the vagus nerve as it travels and makes its way down through the body. So important for helping us deal with stress. Good. This morning, use your fingers and trace your fingers and synchronize it with your low, slow breath and create a great effect. Giving your mind something to focus on. And your own touch and movement coordinated with the breath creates a powerful effect. Start with your left hand and bring it in front of you. And use the index finger on your other hand, on your right hand, and place the index finger at the base of the little finger. And the action is to slide the finger up to the top as you inhale. And if you get to the top before you finish the inhale, pause there as you complete the inhale. And then as you exhale out through rounded lips, slowly let your finger move down to the space between the fingers. Complete the breath at the bottom, and then trace your way to the top of the next finger as you inhale, rounding your belly as you inhale up, completing the breath at the top, and then sliding the finger down as you exhale slowly all the way to the bottom, and continue breathing and working your way across your hand, combining the movement, the touch, and the breath. Good. Work your way all the way across to your thumb and over the top of your thumb, and slide all the way down to the wrist joint, and then make your way back again and trace your way back across again. Inhaling as you move the finger lightly up to the tip, finishing the breath, and then exhaling and sliding down to the space between the fingers and finishing the long exhale there. Rounding your belly on the inhale and lengthening the exhale as you send the air out gently through rounded lips. Good. Continue breathing and tracing your fingers. Maybe when you complete one hand, do the other hand. And continue breathing and coordinating touch and movement and breath. Good. Just notice yourself and be aware of any tension you may have picked up. And see if you can release it so that you're bringing the right amount of tension to the action. No more, no less. And just in noticing it, you can release it. Some good places to check that are triggers are the jaw, the base of the skull, the shoulders. This movement of tracing the fingers will require some tension. Use it to your advantage and notice if you're trying to pick up extra tension. And continue the breath and the movement and the focus. When you focus on something, other things seem to fade away. And so we use the exercise to focus ourselves, bring ourselves back to that central place, that spot within us that we recognize. Good. This is a great exercise for people of all ages. Children, all the way up. Practice it and take advantage of the effects and teach it to somebody else. And now in the next breath, pull the air in, and as you let the air flow out, light up and like the birds sing a song and start the day. And may the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.